touchdown velocity to be high. What's RUD?
So essentially, the rudders of what they're doing with the spinning.
What's going on, everyone? If you enjoy watching mainstream media make themselves look like idiots, then you're in for a treat. Because today we're going to take a look at a video from Sky News Australia, where they decided to report on Starship's most recent test flight, and clearly forgot to do any prior research. So let's jump into it and take a listen to what they have to say.
And look, they're calling it mostly a success.
So here it is going up.
Yeah, that's right.
Still.
So they did reach 14 kilometers. So their previous launches had only reached about 500 feet.
Right.
So, they wanted to get quite high because what they really wanted to do
coming down.
is test the landing.
Bang.
Bang.
Now, this isn't the worst mistake to start off, but anyone who followed this even remotely would know the Starship only flew to 12.5 kilometers and not the 14 that he's claiming here. So I guess at this point he's already just making stuff up. If this was his only mistake, I'd probably forgive him, but it's not, so let's see what else I got to say.
Too fast.
Too fast.
And
so
that's
that burner that goes on was meant to make them sort of...
So kind of softly land and kiss the ground.
What was wrong? They haven't programmed the burner to be high enough.
Yeah, probably. Maybe their angle wasn't right, so they didn't slow down enough when they got to that kicking on speed, which is probably the case because we saw that flinging around, so that probably means they're too fast. That was the first time they attempted it, so we'll see it. This is called SN8 because the first 7 ones have also exploded.
Here's where it really starts to go wrong. At this point, these guys have already seen Elon's tweet where he explains what went wrong, saying the fuel header tank pressure was low during the landing burn, causing the touchdown velocity to be too high and a rapid unscheduled disassembly. However, this guy decides that he knows what went wrong, and it was the flip maneuver, saying that it over-rotated and the angle was probably wrong. Again, he just likes making stuff up. Along with that, he then claims that this is called SN8 because the previous 7 models have all exploded. So I've included a bit of footage from SN6, which completed its test flight explosion-free, along with SN5 doing the exact same thing. Next, I've got a real helpful chart made by Brendan Lewis on Twitter that shows which stages of testing each of the previous models underwent and which ones actually did explode. I'm not going to leave this up for too long, so feel free to pause the video, or I'll leave a link in the description if you wanted to go and check it out.
Ages they're monitoring. That's right.
Low during landing burn, touchdown velocity to be high. What's RUD?
So essentially, the rudders of what they're doing with the spinning. So essentially, too high velocity, too much spinning, too low pressure. It's a combination for explosion.
Now this just tops it off. He claims that RUD stands for the rudders and what it's doing with the flip maneuver. Clearly, no idea what he's talking about. The Starship doesn't even have rudders. The amount of false information in this video just blew my mind. I honestly believe that any reputable news station should be ashamed to put out crap like this. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.